BIZ die brengt het je die welbekende zachte G. Flavor als bodypain op mijn lijf geschreven. Leef ik hier, vlieren fluitend in het diepe zuiden. Geen voorraadkasten van 2000 als je liedjes luistert. Achterliggende boodschappen die heb ik niet dus. Leun terug en luister vlug je Limburgeringscursus. I swing it from the south, holding it down. That's how we do it in the south.
This closed bakery is one of the many shops which are closed here in Kerkrade West and in all of Parkstad. And not because of economic recession, but because of demographic recession, better known as shrinkage. Shrinkage is probably one of the biggest challenges which Limburg faces in the near future. To get a better understanding of shrinkage, I had an interview with Nol Reverda. He's a researcher at the Nijmegen Institute for Shrinkage. I met him at his office in the Zachte University for Applied Sciences. At this university he is lecturer for social integration issues and recently appointed as lecturer for demographic change.
Shrinkage is the decline of the number of people in a particular area. It's not only a matter of quantity, number of people, but you also have a problem of quality. Those that are leaving are, again, mostly well-educated people, looking for opportunities elsewhere because the region is not giving those opportunities anymore. And those who remain, well, are people who have less opportunities to leave the area. Yeah. You have to identify the value of creativity within your local community. If you do not do that, if every focus and every penny or euro is going to care services for elderly, then you are creating an area which is not interesting, which is not attractive for, let's say, young creative talents that you want to either keep in your area or that you want to recruit from outside.
Empty housing blocks like this one here don't point to a bright future. Something that points to a bright future is Maastricht maybe becoming cultural capital of Europe in 2018. And Parkstad is a part of the region that wants to compete with Maastricht. And that's why I talked to Guido Wevers, director of Theater aan het Vrijthof. Guido Wevers is, besides being theatre director, also appointed by the Maastricht municipality to explore the opportunities for Maastricht in becoming European Capital of Culture in 2018. Is there a relation between cultural capital and shrinkage?
Yeah, I think so. It's not only, it's part of a much bigger problem. In fact, in this area we need a transformation. The transformation, it's one part, but a transformation on the economic level can't be successful if there is not a mental transformation in this area. Art and culture are very important instruments to create, if I can say it like that, a new mental space. Art and culture can't change the world, but can give people instruments in how they can relate to that new world. And that's a very, very important thing.
So maybe arts and culture and the creative industry can play a role in developing new ideas about shrinkage. And what better place to look for such ideas than the cultural festival Cultura Nova in Heerlen. Here at the Schunk building, a shrinkage and art conference was held, where I spoke to Dr. Sonja Beek. As member of the Bauhaus Foundation, Dr. Sonja Beek is project leader of the shrinkage project Stadtumbau in Sachsen-Anhalt, where demographic change and culture meet up.
Shrinkage was always in the culture of cities, so cities grow and cities shrink. But to turn it easily into a chance and to celebrate shrinkage and to judge it as a small problem, that would be wrong. Shrinkage is not good news for a city, but it doesn't mean on the other side that it's at the end of the city.
During the conference, one of the discussion points was the role of arts and culture in a shrinking city. What is the view of Sonja Beek on this topic?
Art and culture has a major role in shrinkage because you need artists and cultural people to open up the discussion, because shrinkage is a major mental problem. So we are all educated in growth, and only growing cities or growing companies are potential and powerful companies. And to stabilize the idea that a shrinking place can be a very lively place with very good quality, that needs a lot of work within the communities. And art and artists, they are the ones who pose the uncomfortable questions, who have the instruments to start the communication process with their means.
Shrinkage is a problem which will not be dealt with swiftly in the near future, but maybe it's also an opportunity for new horizons, for new ideas. On this long and winding road, art and culture maybe provide us with some light along the way. No ready-made solutions, but new horizons and new ways of looking at this sometimes painful change. This was Zachte G TV. Maybe see you next time.